Welcome back to RNG Outdoors. So today what we're going to talk about is the new 2021 setup for my saddle. And I've actually transitioned this year to Eastern Woods Outdoors, and I'm pretty happy with the stick. I went with the one stick, 12 inches right here, with the flat platform on top. And I know these standoffs are made by them as well, and using this for the first time yesterday. Last night I did a couple climbs with it just to test her out finally, and yeah, she feels like a normal platform. I'll probably end up running my Predator platform in conjunction with it, and but yeah, I like that. If I don't have a whole lot of time to get up there in the tree, or if I'm not going to be there for a long time, I'll probably just end up using the stick anyway. But we're going to go into just about everything that I've got for this season. Again, we're going to end up rocking this Phantom again by Tethered. And we got their two Sis Haulers here. I think these are two of the original ones. And I've got two of them on the left side. And then I've got the new edition by a real awesome guy. Made a nice roll pouch off the Saddle Hunter page on Facebook. Perfect. It's pretty cool right here. It actually drops down like this, rolls out of course, and makes it special for whatever style of rope you're using. And in my case, I'm using Sterling Opalux, 40 feet of it right here. And what it does, once I roll it up, stick it in here, close this up, just like that. And then we'll put the business end up here, roll her on up, and then we'll just attach it and close it. So pretty simple. I'll get a close-up of that here in a little bit. But we're going to move on to the next portion. Of course, we're running just a regular lineman's belt from Tethered. I think this is 11 millimeters. Pretty big stuff. Used this as my tether last season. Worked great, but now that I transitioned, now I'm going to use that as my lineman's belt. Still got the recliner for them long stits. I haven't used it much. Just telling the truth, it's real great. There's a lot of different ways to use this, but I really didn't need it a whole lot this last season. But yep. And then we'll use the Hitch strap again. That thing is money. I love this thing. I can hang all my gear off of it. 100% public legal in I think every state. So this is great. You can hunt, or you can put a bunch of S-beaners or D-rings or whatever you have on it to hang your equipment. Fits around every tree that I've ever used so far. So now we're going to get into probably the most important piece in this setup right here. Minus the rope, but the most important piece is your Mad Rock safeguard. And we'll go ahead and get a close-up of this. Mad Rock safeguard, and it flips out. That's what it'll look like right there. Pretty awesome. And so this little guy right here, I waited on him for, oh man, a couple months. Everyone just seemed to be out of stock, and then come to find out, of course, just looking on the Tethered page, Tethered ended up having them. So I was real lucky. Ordered it, I think about a week ago now, and got it 2 days ago. So it only took about 4 days to get to me, and couldn't be any happier. But this is by far the most important piece, I believe, of this setup, and it just makes it function. Now, do you need it to rappel from a tree? No, you don't, but I think it makes life a lot easier. It's just trying to get into a groove, I guess, and find where you need to be pulling this little lever right here to let out slack, to let yourself go down the tree. I was real jerky yesterday. I did it twice coming out of the tree, and it kind of jerked my way down. But like I said, I'm just kind of getting used to it, getting my groove with it. I'm definitely gonna have to get up into the tree about 100 more times to probably perfect this, but definitely worth it, definitely a lot of fun. And then right here I'm just rocking the Mad Rock Carabiner. It's a locker. Definitely make sure you get a locker on there. It's just safer. I've done a couple mountaineering courses, did a lot of rappelling, a lot of climbing, and definitely a big deal to have a locker on your carabiner. Now there's auto lockers, and then there's just your spin, your normal lockers that you spin up and down. But these are great, lightweight, stupid light. So pretty excited for this. And then of course it just hooks right into your Mad Rock Safeguard, and you're good to go. So and then we'll just hit up on the rope. I know I kind of touched base and said it was Sterlinoplex, but I've got oval quick link on here just to wrap around the tree. Throw the rope inside it real quick, spin her up, close it, and she's not going anywhere. If she does go somewhere, then you're probably in for some problems, but I really don't think this is going to come undone. It didn't even budge yesterday when I did it, so I don't think we're going to have an issue there. And then you've got your scaffolding hitch, or I'm sorry, scaffolding knot on your quick link right here. It's actually self-tightening, so the more you play around with this, the tighter this is going to get. So just make sure if you don't know how to tie this correctly, make sure you get on YouTube and definitely give that a look, because if you don't tie it right, you're definitely going to fall, and it's not going to be pretty, depending on how high you are. So we get a nice close-up of this right here. It's your scaffolding knot right there. And then your quick release right here. This will be great. And I just got a little gear tie on here, keeping everything kind of situated when it gets put in my roll pouch. But I just kind of wanted to touch base with the gear that I'm going to be rocking this year. And last thing, this is the little pull rope, the rope that I'm going to use to bring my boat up and also to retrieve my setup from the tree. I just use 550 cord, any paracord. I know a lot of people said not to because it stretches, but I really didn't have a huge problem with that. I even went over a limb, didn't have a problem. Yeah, I had to pull a little bit more, but no biggie. Probably going to switch to a little bit smaller carabiner on here, but right now I just don't have one. So this worked great. It just kind of seemed like it'll be in the way once you're up in the tree, but other than that, I think we're going to be good. And I'm real excited for this season. Next video to come, we're going to be showing you how we actually use this setup and how we set the bow up, the camera equipment, kind of everything that you need to go out and hunt. So I'm real excited. Gonna be a great time this season, and let's go shoot some monsters. So we'll see you next time, and part 2 when we're getting up in a tree in it. So come back and see us.